Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's 9 a.m. It's 9:02. I'm a little bit late. How's everybody doing? You have your coffee? Cheers. I'm on coffee number 2, just starting. So I'm starting to feel a little bit more normal. Just a little bit. Oh, there's some more. Good morning, Bonnie. I see some eyeballs on there. That's a good thing. Good morning, Erica. So I'm wondering if I saw actually, morning, Julie. I haven't been on here this morning much. I think I did a post, but I just realized, oh yeah, good morning. Oh, good. There's Anne and Annie, Karen, Debbie, Cassandra. Yeah, Cassandra, I just saw your post. You're already doing pictures? That's excellent. Morning, Wilson. Yeah. You guys ready to get some stuff done? I think, oh, good, Jen, you're on. Excellent. I haven't seen you on here before. And there's Anna. Good morning, Anna. And Anna, you two are like twins to me. I intermix, yeah. Let me close this. It's kind of distracting. So I'm going to kind of go over the schedule. We're going to start with the card make and takes. I've decided, I just had this epiphany, I'm going to do a prize draw. Yay, Kelly's here. I'm going to do a prize draw every hour. So even though I'm not going to be live all the time, I'll be posting in the group. And because I know you don't want to be like checking the group and typing things all the time. It's hard because I want you to get some stuff. My thing about cropping and doing retreats is for you guys to be successful. That's always my goal. So I think one of the best things about that is we don't get a lot of time to spend crafting as women generally because, you know, we're doing all the things, right? So when you come to one of my retreats and you leave and you have a whole bunch of projects done, that to me like is a job well done. I feel like I've done my job and, you know, I made it a little bit easier for you to get some stuff done. So that's my main objective today too. I want you to be successful and get some stuff done. Hi, Ellen. Ellen is joining us from Sydney. Well, outside of Sydney, but Sydney, Australia. Good morning. Although I think it's good evening for you. And you're going to be on here, Ellen, at 5 our time. So you haven't gone to bed yet. So, wow, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but I'm glad you're joining us. Just headed to bed to show you my things later. Yes, I can't wait. We're looking forward to it. We'll have a great sleep and sweet dreams, and we'll see you soon. Good morning, Christine. All right, so yeah, like I said, my thing for you is that I want you to get lots done and have fun doing it, okay? So a couple of things. Karen Campbell last night come up with this great idea to do a bingo, because bingo is a big part of our retreat. So it's not like a traditional bingo where I call out numbers. But good morning, Margie. It's going to be, I'm going to do a post and there's going to be numbers 1 to 75. Good morning, Joanne. Oh my goodness, Joanne, you're on here. Have you gone to bed yet? Woohoo! Awesome. So I'm going to have a post 1 to 75. You can just put your name on whatever number you want and we'll do a draw once it fills up. $2, a number, and then you can e-transfer. And you can e-transfer like at the end if you want. We can figure it out. Good morning, Tilly. Yes, Karen. So that's going to be the way we do bingo. And you know what? If it fills up right away, we'll do another one later on in the afternoon. Right? I think that's a great idea. So good morning, Nancy. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys are all on here. Good morning, Mim. And Shelly, excellent. Shelly, you found your PDF. Okay, so what we're going to do is, that's going to be the bingo format. That'll be a post, and I'll post it as an announcement. So when you go on the group, it's always going to be the first thing, so it's easy to find. So the challenge, I'm going to have hourly challenges, and I'm not going to tell you what they all are. So I'm going to tell you what the first three, 1, 2, 3, 4, the first 4 are. So you can work on them, because I know some of you are overachievers and you'll have them all done by 9:45, right? I'm talking to you, Janet McNulty. Anyway, oh, Joanne, I feel honored. Thank you. My friend Joanne is a total night owl, like total. If I say, let's have coffee, she'll be like, okay, how about like 1 o'clock? That's awesome. Good job, girl. All right. So, the first hourly challenge is going to be, post on this live. So I see a lot of you are posting, you're saying good morning. So just post something, say good morning, say something. And then after the live, I'll go through everybody and I'll do a draw and I'll do the post. Okay, and I'm gonna do like decent prizes. So everybody, when you opened up your box, when you opened up your Make It Take box, you should have seen something in there that didn't really match. And most of you got some candy dots, like embellishments. That was your door prize, because rather than doing a door prize for every single person and then trying to mail them out, it's a little bit harder, right? So so what I did was I just stuck that in there. That's your door prize. And then I'm gonna do some, Angela can't connect. Oh, Angela, how come? Are you in the group? Okay, I'm not sure. It matched the cactus set. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know if I can comment on there to get Angela in, but I thought I saw Angela was in here, Mim. I thought I saw an Angela Thorpe was watching. I hope you're in here, Angela. All right. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so your door prize was in there. So the prizes that I do every hour, they're going to be like pretty good. Good morning, Hilda. They're going to be like decent, okay? Like packs of paper, maybe stamp sets, the little starbursts, gold, silver, and bronze. Yeah, Shelly, that would be that. So I had a few different things. I had... Angela Mockler, good morning. I had a few different things that I stuffed in there, but they were all really easy to mail and whatever. Most of them fit in the box. So, okay, so the challenges. The first challenge is post on this live. And I see a lot of you are doing that. Good morning, Nancy from Fredericton. The 10 a.m. challenge is going to be take a picture, take a selfie, or get your friend, if you're crafting with somebody, to take your picture and post it in an album. That'll be on there at 10 o'clock. I'm going to put that album on at 10. Okay, good, Julie. You'll be over to get your prize from last night. Good. So 10 a.m., you'll see an album pop up with the challenge to take a selfie or get like of you at your spot. And then at 11, I'm going to post a card sketch. No, actually, I'm going to post a card sketch and I'm going to post a scrapbooking page sketch. And I'm going to do that like this morning. And then at 11, I will do the draw for the card sketch. And then at 12, to give you a little bit more time, I'll do the draw for the scrapbooking sketch. Okay, so that's our morning up until noon. So you have 4 things you need to do to win. And I'll do it in a post. So it'll be a little bit easier to, good morning, Kate. Be a little bit easier than listen to me, right? And trying to find it in the video. So those are the, post a selfie on this live is the first one. Do a selfie challenge at 10 a.m. Do a card sketch at 11. And do the page sketch at 12. All right? Those are totally doable. If you got your little tush in your chair doing stuff, it's going to all happen naturally because we're all scrapbookers. We're going to be taking pictures of ourselves doing the thing, right? It's like a COVID rite of passage. So, the other thing I'm going to do, I was going to do a live with all of the, ping, all of those packs of DSP. They're not actual packs of DSP. They are retired packs of DSP, and they're $3, so they're great for making up kits. I keep seeing, I got a message here, Angela and Wendy cannot find me. Can somebody, I don't know what I can do about that right now. Let me see if I can, sorry, just bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can copy and paste. Okay, I sent Wendy and Angela the link. Hopefully this will work. Because I think, oh, I think it worked. Tell them to go to notifications on Facebook. Yeah, okay. Hi, Deanne. Okay, I copy pasted the link. And Angela and Wendy. Angela Thorpe and Wendy Langan. Are you girls on here? I hope so. Because I don't want anybody to not be able to get on. You're still not on? Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know why you're not on. Can somebody who is Wendy Langan and Angela Thorpe's friend invite them to the group? I'm sure they're invited. Unless, I'm wondering if maybe it's a setting on your computer. So, I'm going to say try different computer. I'm sorry, you guys. This is not fun for the rest of you. Okay. Okay, they're going to try that. It could be something in their settings. Yeah, Cassandra, that's what I'm wondering. I just typed to them, try different computer. Like try your phone, try a different laptop, something, because, okay, anyway. Sorry, girls. I will get with them when we're done here, and we'll figure it out. Okay, one more thing. Check notifications on Facebook. Okay, so where were we? We are going to do the cards. I think I've gone over everything. Yeah. Oh, okay. About the DSP packs for sale. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take Erica's idea, and I'm going to do an album and take pictures and put them in the album, just because, like, who wants to sit there and see me filing through a bunch of paper, right? Like, that's, you know, I mean, you got to walk, like, it takes more time. I think this way, if it's in an album, it'll just be really quick. And then, so each picture will be one pack. And then once somebody comments, then that'll be gone. I think it'll be a little bit easier to go back and keep track of too. So I'm going to say there's like 50 or 60 packages. So I'm going to work on that when I get off, and it'll be posted on there some point today. Other than that, so are you guys all ready to have some fun? Did you all get your project sheets? I know some of you got your project sheets and cut everything and you're ready to go. Like, yay, Wendy's watching. Hi, Wendy. Yay. Okay, so we got Wendy. Now, hopefully, Angela, are you girls together, Wendy? I know. Okay, you're in orange zone, so it's totally okay if you are. You can say so here. We're not going to judge you. Okay, you're all ready to go. Yes, let's do our card making takes, and yeah. Okay, Angela, do the replay on this. We'll work on it. I'll get with you after. Maybe I'll call you on Messenger. We'll see if we can figure it out. Okay. Anyway, let's get started. Bear with me. I'm going to flip the camera around here and put it in. Okay, everybody look away because you're going to get seasick. I'm going to put it in my stand. Okay? All right. One sec. And hopefully I don't like accidentally. Whoops. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I can't zoom in. There we go. All right. And everybody can hear me okay, right? Alrighty. So, let me just take this down with some washi so I don't move, because it looks like this is pretty good for the view. These are our beautiful in colors. All right, so I want to show you this summer when I was in North Carolina working, I played with my Boho Indigo Kit. That's when I made a lot of these things that we're going to be doing today, but I made a whole bunch more cards, and this is the thing, I sent them all out. I spent $300 this summer on postage, and I was like, you know what? It's COVID. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not shopping that much. So I am going to buy a bunch of postage, and I'm going to make a bunch of cards, and I'm going to send them to everybody. So if you had a birthday this summer, or chances are you got a card and you're like, wow, what's up with that? She's on it. Well, like, no offense, I wish I always had the time to do that, but this summer I had a lot of time. Oh, my mic is far. Okay, volume is way down. Here, I learned a. One sec. Let me. Okay, is volume better now? Because I turned up my phone and I found out that that makes a difference. Okay. So can you hear now, ladies? Okay, testing, testing. Can you hear me now? I know there's a bit of a lag, so I'm not seeing any comments about, can you hear me? Can you hear me any better? Volume is still low? It's still the same. Okay. So Cassandra had a really good idea about headphones. Let me get some headphones out and plug them in. And these ones are just like closer, so bear with me. I'm getting headphones. It's low. So I bought this fancy microphone, but I did it so fast I didn't research. And I can only, I have to plug it into things, so that ain't gonna work. Oh my goodness. 1 second, girls. I'm trying to get into this packaging. You can't hear better. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to get into these brand spanking new headphones that Santa brought me. We'll see if this will work. Cassandra, thank you for that idea. Like, duh. I shouldn't say that, but okay, let's see. All right, there's a mic on here. Is there a mic on here? Is that any better? Is it any better, my friends? Oh, wouldn't that be nice if this was 12 by 12? That's awesome. Okay, it's probably too loud now. I'll try not to get excited. Okay, cool. This is a really good trick, except my wire's in the way. I'll work on that. So anyway, oh yeah, it's totally, I need to like get into the modern age and get some iPods. This is why people have those pods. I get it now. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry if you see a wire here and there. I'll work on that. So what I was saying was this summer I did all these cards, but I sent them away. So, but I did take pictures of them. So I'll post them in the group because there's some doozers. So I did all those cards. I did a bunch of pages, and this is what I still have left. So I was able to get stuff ready for all the make and takes except for one card, and I'll show you and you'll understand why when you see it. So rather than get a new refill just for this one card, my challenge to myself is to use all this up. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to cheat a little bit on the make and take, but and what else did I have? So I had all this paper. And then this is how I put my framelits in here so they're always with it. I have this many flowers left. One thing that I did that was really helpful when I was designing stuff, I stamped a bunch of the sentiments in here. Not all of them, but a bunch of them. Like they're already ready to go. And then while I was cutting out, like rather than throw little scraps away, like this or whatever, I just ran them through my Big Shot and cut out more vases. So when you're designing stuff, it's like, oh, here, I'll just put this on here. And then I leave them with the kit so it's ready to go. So that might be a little tip for you. So if you see me grab something and it's already stamped and ready to go, that would be why. All right, so let's do the cards. And I know not all of you are card makers. You can just disregard, or you can make the cards because you have the package. So this is what the package looks like, and that reminds me I want to show you if you haven't already opened it and taken it apart. So just open it up very carefully because each stack is a card. Okay? So, and then some of them, this would be the card, right? It's just, oh yeah, this is the card. This is the folding. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so at the very bottom of this stack is this. What this is, these are scraps. So this is to use to cut out your little vases. I think we used 2 or 3 of these. And this is the Midnight Muse, which is an in color, but it matches the suite so nice. It's this color here. So that's scrap. And then this here, there's no score line. It's not the thick. This is scrap too, to stamp your flowers on and cut them out and whatever. And if you're doing pages, you'll notice that you need to do that to decorate some of the pages too. All right, so the bottom that doesn't really go with anything is your scraps. And because I made these packages in a couple stages and I had a helper make them with me too at one point, the stacks might be a little bit in different order than mine. But basically, if you see these 2 things, they are for your scrap. Okay? So let's start. I'm going to start in the way the PDF runs. So the first card in the PDF is a bunch of birthday love to you. So in your make and take pack, this is all that you're going to have, just this. And then in the PDF, it tells you to cut a piece of DSP, whatever your choice is, 2 3/4 by 4. So I'm using the one in the PDF that matches just because it takes 0 brain power when you've only had 1 coffee, right? So this is these cards here, by the way, are super quick and easy. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like sometimes we think we need to have like the world's best card. You know what I mean? Like the best technique ever invented, showcased on my card. But that's simply not true. If you do that every time, you'll never send cards. Well, I won't. I'll be too like greedy to keep it, to admire it. So there's nothing wrong with doing a card that is not, you know, speak a tad louder. Okay, I'll try. All right, so there's the base of my card. And rule number 1 for making cards, always stamp your sentiment first because you might mess it up. And I just messed that rule up, but that's okay. No pressure here. I should have had this mounted ready to go. All right. Rocky was shocked that you're up. Oh, Joanne, crack me up. All right, so a bunch of birthday love to you. I'm going to stamp this in the Night of Navy. So these are the inks that we're using today. I'll put them out so you can see them, maybe. There. Crumb Cake, Just Jade, Misty Moonlight, and Night of Navy. So this is Night of Navy. With the polymer, you do want to use a stamping mat or a mouse pad or some kind of foamy something. All right. So I was explaining to William today what we're doing so that, you know, he's not running in here all the time and shooting me with Nerf bullets and all that stuff that little boys do. And so I was explaining, you know, usually we get together and we do this retreat, and like I gave him the whole spiel, right? And he's like, I said, so it's not as much fun, but you know, we're still gonna try to have fun and do our thing. And he's just like looking at me like I have 2 heads. It's so funny, you know, as like crafters, and generally speaking, we do pretty good at making it a mission to get together, right? Like to scrapbook or whatever, but not everybody does. And it just, I forget, it cracks me up. People think we're crazy, right? Anyway, we're not. We're so not. All right, I'm going to stamp this vase. And I specifically put this little machine on my desk today so I could use it. It's so cute. See guys, this little machine came out, and I'll show you the plates. If you haven't seen it already, the plates are really small, but it's a great thing for having on your desk because like that's all you need, right? So here's the thing also I wanted to tell you. I am going to be putting in the bingo order, and a few people have sent me orders, so I'll be putting those in. I'm going to have probably 2 half-price items. So I will do a draw for everybody. For everybody. Everybody will be included. You won't have to do a challenge. You won't have to do anything. If you want, I'm going to do a draw for 2 half-price little machines, because this is one thing we can use our half-price item on. So it's $82, so it'd be $41 plus tax and shipping. Isn't that awesome? And then, you know what, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I should pick my name, now I have to buy that stupid little machine that I'll never use. No, you don't have to do that. You can check with your friends and see if they want, hi Gail, yay, you made it. I'll check with my friend, or you can check with your friends and see if they want it. And if not, just send me a message and we'll do a draw for another person. Like, no big deal. So, because I know the reason that I'm picking this, actually, no, I'll tell you what. If you don't want this little machine, you get something else at half price. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, almost nobody has this yet. Hilda was hostess for club, and she got it as her half price item. And I think Gail has it, and me. So that's the cool thing. It's like a brand new toy, and it's really, and it is a toy. Like, let's face it, if you already have a Big Shot or a cut and emboss machine or whatever the name of it is, you don't really need this. Do we really need any of our toys? So, all right. Let's stick this down. So I'm doing this exactly as the sample, but you know, you guys know, do whatever. It's your stuff. I pre-cut this. Well, I had these in my stash. So I'm going to pop this up. And then I had this in my stash too. I had a bunch of these, which is bonus. And if you guys know me, I don't really love doing finicky little, oh, I need a vase. Let's get out my stamps and stamp it and run it through the... Now, that is why I have these little packages of extra stuff, because I know when it comes time to do stuff, I'd rather just grab something I've already done the work for. Okay, so then I picked this out of my die cuts that are in the kit, and this is one of the things. I didn't have this left in my kit, so I might have stole it off the other card. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right, our first card, Lickety Split. That didn't take too long, huh? Let's move on to card number 2. This card is so awesome. Okay, so here's the card in real life, right? There's a belly band. There's a belly band, and this opens like this. Isn't that cool? What paper am I using? What paper? Oh, do you mean out of the pack? That's a good question. Okay, so, out of your pack, Nancy, out of the cello bag, you're going to need this. You're going to need this, which just looks like a regular card, but if you look closely, it has score lines on it. Okay? So it's hard to tell, but the easiest way to tell is it's not thick like the other card bases. And then this is in that little pile, and then this is in that pile. So 4 pieces out of your kit, okay? In case your package is all mixed up, let me tell you, this one here is 3 1/8 by 4 3/8 roughly. I know, the measurements, I'm sorry. But it's a really beautiful project, so. Okay. So, let's get started. In your project sheets are all the measurements for this designer series paper. All right. So, I actually cut mine really quick this morning. So, I will, oh, don't look, that's our next one. All right, so there's the pieces that were in my kit. And then here's this one. So we're going to start with our base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then you cut another piece to layer with that, which is 4 1/8 and 5 3/8, which is basically 1/8 smaller than the base. Ooh, I like that one too. Ah. But you don't really see it, huh? That's the trouble. This stuff is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to do it like this sample, because this sample is really nice. So we're going to stick that down. And then this one, I don't know if you could see it, but I use the pattern. It's kind of like a floral pattern, but it's embossed. That's in our kit too. So this one would be 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, yes, I I love it when I use a refill up because I feel like I'm accomplishing something. All right, let's get another one. You keep freezing. The internet's not great. All right. Well, I hope it works out. You too? Or do you think it's me? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? Pay attention here. All right. So I've layered those two on top of the base. Now I'm going to layer this one in the middle of those. Thanks, Bon. Wow, you don't hear that every day. You're doing great. We all need to hear that. All right, so we have that. I'm going to set this aside over there. And then I'm going to bring in this piece. So I think probably one of the most important things first is to burnish all the folds. There we go. Just so it lays a little bit better. Okay, so first things first, we need these pieces I cut out of my kit. I don't have the PDF handy here because I just used it on my computer. And I have a measure stick though. 1 3/8 by 4 1/8. So all these pieces are 4 1/8 because this is 4 1/4 wide. So I'm going to stick these down. Oh, I keep going back to that, don't I? But we're using it on the back page, so let's... What's a big word, Bonnie? Burnish? All right, so there's our front. This one, this pattern is my favorite. And it's the one I have the most of. Guess why? Because I am hoarding it. And today I'm going to use it up. I've decided that's it. Enough is enough. Oh, yeah, that's straight. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to open this up. I hope I'm keeping this in camera for you. And I'm going to put this inside. And guess what? I didn't stamp again. You got to stamp your words first. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, I'm going to use it as an excuse. I have not had all my coffee yet. So there's the card. All right, so let's stamp the birthday. Oh, Nancy, yes. If you look in your email, you will have gotten an email, a couple emails, but I just sent one last night as well. There's a PDF and there's a Word document that has these measurements. I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, it would be hard to... Okay, so when we get off, just go check your email. If you don't get it, send me an email and I will forward it again to you. Because I know you and your husband share email and sometimes you don't always get your email, right? So, yes, sorry, Nancy, there's a document with all the measurements in it and pictures. So that'll make more sense. So in your package that you got, you have, if you're a scrapbooker, you would have got this with all the bits. Well, not the blue. That's another story I'll tell you later. But you would have got a cello bag with all these. And that's what we're using. Sorry, girl. Yeah, that would be totally like, what is she talking about? Please be straight. Please be straight. Please be straight. It's sort of not straight. That's okay. All right. So there is the card. I am going to stick it down to the base. This stuff is super sticky too, which is what you want. You don't want this coming off. So this is only 1/8 of an inch smaller. So you gotta line it up. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Okay, disclaimer, this card, we found this card on Pinterest. And then my helper put it together for me, and so it's totally not my design. That's why I'm saying it's so beautiful. I'm not being arrogant, I promise. But I love it. Okay, so now, totally non-scientific way of doing a belly band is make sure it's straight. So if you have grid paper, you can just line it up on the grid paper and then just bend it up. I'm telling you, totally unscientific way. It's not scored or anything. And then just make sure it's straight. Could be a little bit loose. It doesn't have to be like skin tight, because you don't want the people getting the card to be like, what is this, right? And actually, I probably did do it a little bit tight. That's okay. It's not too late. It's not totally adhered, so I'll make it a little bit bigger. That's all. All right, so that's gonna slide pretty good. So slide it off, and then you can glue it down, and then the ribbon for this is the gold one that's in your kit too. Where's my scissors? All right, so stick that down. And then we're going to decorate this. So I have these in my stash, but I don't have the vase or the flowers. Or did I have? Well, you know what? I'm just going to stamp again. So let's see. I'm going to need this stamp and this stamp. And I guess I'm going to need this die too. All right, let's do it in Night of Navy. Night of Navy. I have used this Night of Navy, not even just for Boho Indigo. I don't know. It seems like Stampin' Up's using it in a lot of different pattern paper right now. Ta-da! Beautiful. All right. Oh, I guess I'm going to need my floral. I need that one too. Right. This is so cute, you guys. Like, I'm serious. It's so cute. All right, let's cut these out. There we go. There's no magnetic plate under there. And if it really bothers you, you can use a little piece of washi, but I just stick my tongue out, close my eyes, and hope for the best. Hi, Linda. Good morning. You were having technical difficulties, were ya? Well, I'll tell you what. Since we have some people that are joining now that weren't on at first when I was chit-chatting, we have 4 challenges that are for this morning, and there's 1 per hour. So your first challenge that you could win a prize, all you have to do is comment in this live. So as long as you comment and say good morning and hi and whatever, you will be entered in the draw. And I'll do a post. The easiest thing is to do post saying who won. So that's your first challenge. Second challenge is to post a selfie in the album that I'm going to be putting on there. There's no album there yet. And then the third one, which will be at 11, is do the card sketch that I'm going to post. And the fourth one, which is going to be at 12, is do the scrapbooking sketch that I am going to post. Alright, so it's like 10 to 10. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be on here so long. Let's do this. But, so when I get off here, I'll do the draw. So you guys better be saying hello. There you go. Hi, Lynn, again. Good morning. And thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you like the cards. Like I said, they are super, super simple cards. But we don't always have to have, like, you know, mind-blowing cards, right? I mean, sometimes it's good, but not always. Because then you don't want to give them away. All right, I'm putting some... Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing here. There we go. There's the belly band. And you could do it however, but that's cute. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. Does it fit over my card? Yay! Isn't that pretty? It's like totally, like, once you do one and you have the measurements down, you'll be making all kinds of them and using your paper up. I'm sure of it. All right, third card, number 3. This one is Sorry You're Feeling Blue. And even if you didn't cut your cards ahead of time, this one is a quick and easy one. You'll just need some kind of a framelit or a punch to make any kind of a anything. How's that for general? You'll need to cut your DSP at 4 by 5 1/4. And then these pieces are already in your kit, so you can just pick them out. So, let's glue this down. Oh, and in your Make It Take package, all that's going to be there is this. Just a plain old half piece. Yeah, I know, right, Erica? You could totally case this with every paper that you own. And every card would be like an experience. I know. I love it. All right. Sorry, I'm picking it up here a bit because I don't want to be on live all day and hogging up your time. Your precious time. So I'm going to cut this. Not quite in half. A little bit off. And I'm going to tuck it underneath my label. So this is from the Tasteful Label Dies. It's one of the few things that I always remember what it's called because I use it so much. And if somebody asks me what are the most common dies, yay, to use, I would say Tasteful Labels and Stitched Shapes. Look, when I went to Halifax, I took 3 refills. How is that for optimistic? Yeah, and I didn't use a single one of them. Alright, but some of them I changed before they were like done, so I might be changing them a lot today. But then I can use them up. All right, anyway. Yeah, tasteful labels and stitch shapes. These medley kits are really underused. I agree, Christine. Like, you think $95, oof, that's a little steep. But, oh my goodness, like, you can make so many things. I just ordered the cactus one from the mini catalog and gave it to Karen and Angela by mistake. Anyway, so I'm planning to, like, dig into that one next. I can't wait. They are so underused. It's true. Stamping and cutting all the bits. Yeah, that's a good idea, Karen. And stamp a few extra too, so you're ready to go when we do the pages. All right, so I'm gonna pick out 3 of these. These are so cute too. And you know what? There are a lot in the package. And I have to say, this is one kit. You can buy the refill and you get the paper and the little flowers. You don't get the ribbon. But honestly, I don't even know if it's going to be a big seller because I'm hard pressed to go through all of the items in my original kit. And I've used it a lot. All right. But you know, I'm probably going to get the refill because that's what we do. It's pretty. Oh, what's going on here? I'm not paying attention. Let's take my glasses off. All right. So really, you can use adhesive, you can use mono glue, but the quickest way to get these little guys to work is glue dots. And to be honest, I didn't really use glue dots to their full potential until I started getting my paper pumpkin kits because they always come with glue dots. So there, it's really simple and quick, but effective. Sometimes you need a card like that to send to your friend, especially during the pandemic when everybody's on lockdown or, you know, not lockdown. There are 6 cards, Joanne. They're really quick and cute though. Like they don't take a lot of prep. So for this card, you're gonna get this half sheet. You're gonna cut your own 4 by 5 1/4. All these bits are in your kit. Well, this isn't, but these just jade and gold leaves are. So I used like so many on this card, and I made a couple more like this that I don't have any left. So rather than try to do a Martha Stewart switcheroo, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not even going to make this card for you guys because look at it, how simple it is. I used some rhinestones to put around, but very quick and simple. So we're going to skip that one. Look at this one. I call this my Lee Connery card because my friend Lee in Jacksonville, she is an amazing demonstrator and a designer. Like, she designs all her stuff. I think she, like, looks down her nose at me a little bit because I copy everything from people. Because you got to know your strengths, right? And designing is not one of mine. Anyway, she makes these beautiful monochromatic cream-colored cards or vanilla cards all the time. And so this is, that's the wrong card. So I call this my Lee inspired card because it reminds me of her. It's very elegant and simple. This is all you have in your make and take package that you're going to need. But, so you're going to cut a piece of whatever DSP you want. This is the one I used. I don't know if you can see that. It's the geometric circles embossed piece. So before I stick that down, I'm going to get a piece of ribbon, and I'm just going to stick this down. So it goes off the page a little bit. So I'm covering it up. Just a little bit. Like that, I guess. And then I'm going to stick this directly on my card front. All right, Joe, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so there we go. I have a couple of leaves. I have 2 leaves left. And I need to stamp that vase in crumb cake on my scraps. That'll work. This is kind of like the boho chic home decor vase that I'm on a couple boho groups on Facebook for home decor because I just love the look of it, but home decor is not I love it, but it's one of my challenges, let's just say. Anyway, they always have things like this on there, always. Like it's so boho, it's not even funny. All right. Whoop, whoop. One more. So you guys still hanging in there? Hi, Janet. You made it. Yeah, especially because I gave you a little dig in the beginning and I didn't see you on here to see it. I'm too fast for you. Really, Margie? I always feel like I have to like go a little bit faster than I'm going because I don't want to take up your whole day doing stuff. Yeah, you can watch the replay. That's what's good about it. Yeah, Janet, I was saying we have some challenges that you can win prizes, but they're going to be posted kind of as we go because if you're an overachiever and you do all the challenges in the first 40 minutes, that's no fun. So your challenge is to post something on this live, like even just say hi, and I'll do a draw with everybody who's posted. And then your 10 a.m. challenge is take a selfie of you at your spot doing your thing. And I should have glued these down first, huh? Totally. Okay, let's see. These are a little bit different than my sample, but they'll work. Maybe. And then I'm going to glue them down with the, oh man. Glue them down with my dimensionals. Yeah, maybe I'll throw a dimensional behind them too. There we go. Go dimensional crazy. All right, let's glue that down. And then, such happy news in Just Jade. And if you don't have Just Jade, just do whatever you got. It's all good. Just Jade is one of the new ink colors, so not everybody has it yet. It's so pretty though. I've been using it again because it's in a lot of the new pattern papers. Please be straight. Please be straight. Hi, good morning, Diana. Oh, computer glitches and garage door openers breaking. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Especially because it's super cold today, huh? I was going to do the old send the kid outside, and then I looked at the weather and thought, yeah, that's child abuse. Well, When I was a kid, it wasn't, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm glad you're here. All right, such happy news. There we go. Here's the original. Yeah, I like this a little bit better. But okay, last card. Sorry, girls. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to be on here this long. And keep ya. This is the pile of stuff in your kit. It's like a whole bunch of pieces. And then you're going to cut a DSP, a designer series paper, 5 1/4 by 3, and then another 2 by 3. This is my second favorite one because it looks like jeans, I think. All right, so I'm going to layer the 2 by 3 on the crumb cake. And then I'm going to layer the crumb cake on the Night of Navy. No, I'm not. I am going to wrap a piece of ribbon around this first. Aha! Going to wrap a piece of ribbon around near the top. Probably about 1/2 inch from the top. Kind of straight. Wilson, thank you.